Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Worrell. First off, we'd like to thank all the coaches involved with the Runyon Sports Complex youth baseball and softball programs. We appreciate your time and effort, and we look forward to working together to create a fun and successful season. The goal of the Runyon Field Sports Complex baseball and softball programs is to provide quality instruction which promotes sportsmanship, teamwork, development, participation, and fun for all of our youth players and coaches. We want our youth players to improve their baseball and/or softball skills in a fun and safe environment while acquiring essential life skills and developing into great young men and women. It is the coaching staff's responsibility to instill a positive learning environment for all youth players and their families while engaging in their team's activities. The Runyon Sports Complex has created a list of basic rules for a smooth and successful season. These rules include exhibiting socially acceptable behavior at all practice sessions, games, and all events associated with the Runyon Sports Complex. Ensure that your players have the proper baseball and/or softball equipment at all times. This includes the type of cleats specified for your age level and league. Also, please make sure that your team is wearing the correct specified uniform whenever necessary and appropriate. For male athletes, please make sure they're wearing a baseball cup support at all times. For catchers, please make sure they're wearing all their protective gear, which includes masks, helmets, shin guards, chest protectors, and any other type of athletic support wear that they may need for any practice sessions and/or games. For coaches, please make sure that they're wearing proper coaching gear and/or proper uniform at all times. Make sure to set up specific safety guidelines regarding safe throwing and/or players swinging bats at all times. Please make sure that all batters, base runners, youth base coaches, and batters in the on-deck circle must wear a batting helmet. Helmets must give protection to the temples, ears, base, and top of the skull. Protective helmets are worn for the safety of all participants. Please make sure to consistently communicate with league leaders, parents, and players in a timely manner regarding important feedback. Please make sure to create technology policies for cell phones and any other types of technology equipment for all members of your team. Please help all coaches to instruct without outside interference. Please help support all coaches in what they want their players to learn. Treat all coaches, umpires, volunteers, league leaders, and anyone affiliated with the Runyon Sports Complex with dignity and respect at all times. The Runyon Sports Complex has a zero tolerance for unsportsmanlike conduct or behavior for anyone involved, including players, coaches, officials, spectators, or parents at all times and/or events. Unsportsmanlike conduct is defined as, but not limited to, the following: harassment of officials or participants, use of negative language or gestures, and public threat and/or violence. No player or coach shall be guilty of using unnecessary rough tactics in the play of the game against an opposing player. No player, coach, or spectator shall be guilty of personal verbal abuse upon any official for any reason. No player, coach, or spectator shall be guilty of physical attack as an aggressor upon any players, officials, or spectators. Please ensure that players arrive and are picked up at the stated time. Applaud all positive efforts for your youth players and make sure to utilize constructive criticism for youth players whenever needed and appropriate. Please ensure that your players are properly hydrated at all times. Allow your players to play without negative verbal and/or physical pressure. Help your children adhere to the written and unwritten rules of honesty, fair play, and good sportsmanship. Please assist in helping other players, teams, or the program whenever asked or called upon. When possible, please provide your children with extra instructional opportunities. Overall, please make sure to abide by league rules and conduct professionalism at all times. This includes time at the ballpark, away from the ballpark, and while utilizing social media. Head coaches are required to hold a preseason parents meeting with their team in order to establish an open line of communication with their parents. This will give them a chance to review and affirm the Runyon Sports Complex and Recreation Code of Conduct, outline expectations for coaches, parents, and players. Remember to always have a prepared game plan regarding safety and/or worst-case scenarios, and to always make safety your #1 priority. Last but not least, make sure to have fun and have a great season. Thank you for listening, guys.